Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka The Weather Gamer, bringing you Week 4 of APA Indigo Season 2. Chicago Charizards taking on the top-rated Alaskan Articunos here. You're wondering why I'm not starting the normal team builder with the team builder, or showing you the doc, because I've already played this match and I'm recording team builder as usual. I got better about it, I just didn't this week. Kind of forgot. Recorded my team builder, jumped into the match right away, so can't show you because the results are on there and I'm not spoiling that. You'll have to check out the match tomorrow. But before we get into that, we did make a couple of transactions again. So if you guys remember Trap Peach, the coach of the Lapras that I played last week, which I did not handle that situation correctly first off. I should have said GG, I got way too worked up over comments. I had people tell me that my team was very good, it was good bring, not to worry about it, and I let one person get in my head and made me feel like crap for building and made me doubt myself, and so I just cut the recording and all that because I didn't want to get pissed on camera. But he ended up getting kicked from the league, which, not my call. I didn't say, when I talked to Panther, the commissioner, I didn't say kick him. I just tried to talk to Panther to calm down. What is your deal, child? Go lay down. Yeah, I see you there. I see you in the corner of my frame. Your right other shoulder. You're right there, I see you. Anyways, his replacement coach did not like his team and was open to trading things. And as you guys know, Trap Peach had Bulu. I now own Bulu. I had to give up Shaman and Scizor in order to get Bulu, but I now have Bulu and Lucha with Megazard, as well as so the team I have is Megazard, Bulu, Rotom Wash, Slurpuff, Doublade, Arrow, Garbodor, Greninja, Azelf, Hawlucha, and Rhydon. That team is incredibly stacked, and I think it's an incredibly good team for myself. I have Hawlucha and Slurpuff that can both unburden boost off of the terrain. Both can be extremely good setup sweepers. Zard X is an already very good setup sweeper. Greninja's nasty as it sits. Rotom Wash and Bulu help take down things that threaten Zard. Doublade helps with that. Doublade also prevents Trick Room, as does Rhydon, so it's a very good team. However, I'm running into the Buzzsaw. The Articunos are the #1 team. They are 3-0, worth 1-2. I'm not happy about that. We got to start getting some wins here. They are 3-0 plus 13. They have Mega Lopunny, Zapdos, Volcanion, Lycanroc, Dusk, Crocodile, Gastrodon, Articuno, Celebi, Klefki, Noivern, and Dusknoir. They have 3 of my old team from last season on their team. So, by the way, because I know you're looking at my Charizard right now and you're like, why isn't that D-Dance instead of D-Claw? Here's why it's not D-Dance instead of D-Claw. Because I've already played the match, so I can't change it. And I type DRA, and then I forgot about Dragon Breath, and so I just went like that, and I clicked Dragon Claw on accident, so I actually didn't bring D-Dance this week. It's supposed to be a D-Dance Charizard. Hopefully that doesn't screw up my match. You guys will have to see for yourself if it screwed me up or not. But Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Flare Blitz, and Outrage. I gotta pull up the APA doc here so I can look at his team again. So Earthquake will handle the Volcarona, or Volcanion, which is probably a switch-in. It'll take care of Klefki, it'll take care of Lycanroc, which is probably a switch-in. It handles, it'll do damage to Crocodile. It handles a good chunk of his switch-ins, just chips them. Flare Blitz will obliterate, Celebi will obliterate basically everything on his team except for very defensive Gastro. Flare Blitz especially After chip damage, Flare Blitz can clean up his team. Outrage just blows back the majority of his team. Klefki's is only fairy type, so I can freely fire off outrages and put in big damage as well. Even without D-Dance, Megazard X is just incredibly powerful with that Tough Claws ability. We are Jolly, max speed, 252 attack. This was so, if I had D-Dance, I could start D-Dancing up and getting faster, because Lopunny and Noivern are the only two things naturally faster than me. Obviously, Scarf Crook could come. I foresee Scarf Crook. I honestly think it's going to be Lopunny, Scarf Crook, Gastro, or Volcanion, or both, Lycanroc, Klefki, and probably Zapdos. Lopunny puts on offensive pressure. Klefki sets up hazards in Zard's face, or sets up hazards on a lot of my team, and Zard does not like to take those hazards repeatedly. Gastro shuts Zard down completely. Lycanroc with priority banded Excel Rocks can shut down Zard, especially after it Flare Blitzes. That's actually how I took down Zard last season. Crook shuts this thing down. Volcanion, outside of getting hit by Earthquake, and if he runs Air Balloon, basically gets shut down by this thing, or shuts down this thing. Zapdos, Flare won't appreciate Flare Blitz and Outrage, but it can definitely, if it's defensive enough with a Rocky Helmet, shut me down. That's why I think those are coming. Tapu Bulu is coming. This is a max attack, 252 attack, and then bulk with leftovers and the Grassy Surge recovery. Stone Edge, Hornleech, sub, and Swords Dance. If I can get a sub up on a switch, I can get a Swords Dance up. I'm bulky enough to live a hit from Zapdos. I'm bulky enough to live a hit from Articuno. I'm bulky enough to live a hit from Volcanion. Bulky enough to live a hit from Noivern, but barely. But if I can get the sub and then get a SD up behind the sub, then Stone Edge and Hornleech will basically clean through his team. I think only Klefki really bothers me a ton. Because +2 Hornleech, I heal. Stone Edge will clean out Zapdos, clean out Volcanion, clean out Noivern, clean out Articuno. His team is very weak to rocks, but he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defoggers, so that's why I didn't bring hazard stacking anything really. Just not a great matchup for that. But Bulu is basically here to try and break through after a sub plus Swords Dance, to try and break through the majority of his team. Pairing, which unfortunately does hurt Zard's Earthquake, but you know, I'll take the trade-off. We have Lucha with the Grassy Seed Unburden. Grassy Seed boosts defense +1. Unburden gives me the speed to go insane, because it'll double my speed. Your max attack, 252 plus. This thing is EV'd to live. It's fast enough that it'll beat Noivern once it gets the Unburden boost. And then the rest are just spread around to basically take hits in that for me. Acro, Swords Dance, Drain Punch, Rock Slide. This thing comes in. If I can get off a Swords Dance because of the +1 defense and being able to live, potentially the Noivern hit or the Lycanroc hit, like Scarf Stone Edge will wreck me if he's Scarf Stone Edge Lycanroc, but I really think he's going to be Banded. His Banded will guarantee Charizard almost dies, and 2 of them will get Charizard for sure. I can get the SD up, and then I just run through his team at that point. Acro will take down Lopunny, and I'm faster than it. +2 Drain Punch will kill Crook. +2 Drain Punch will take down Klefki. +2 Drain Punch will take down Lycanroc. Rock Slide at +2 takes down Articuno, takes down Volcanion, takes down Zapdos. Gastro won't want to take multiple hits from this, can't take multiple hits from this. Really, I need to break Gastro in order for Zard and Lucha to go off. Hey, come here. You can go out as soon as I'm done with this video. Really, I gotta break Gastro and Klefki in order for or not Klefki. I really have to break Gastro, and then Zard can go to town. But yeah, this thing will just run through if I can get the SD up. Scissors McCuddy, the Doublade here, holding the EVO light again. We are max attack, a little bit of speed to make sure I'm faster than Gastro, unless Gastro has speed creeped in return. SD, Sacred Sword, Shadow Sneak, and Atomize. The goal is to get this thing in healthy. His direct check is probably Gastro. Yeah, his direct check has to be Gastro or Volcanion. I Atomize to get the speed up, get an SD up, take the hit because I'm stupidly bulky. And then Sacred Sword, Shadow Sneak to run through his team, basically. Like, this is a double dancing Doublade. I'm gonna try to make this extremely fast. I don't think he'd be expecting double dance Doublade. Would you come here? Then relax, please. I'm trying to finish this recording, then you can go harass people. Up next we have Rotom Wash with the Rocky Helmet. He has Mega Lopunny as a physical hitter, Crook as a physical hitter, Lycanroc being a physical hitter, Noivern potentially U-turning, Zapdos potentially U-turning. This thing basically just comes in, takes a hit, Rocky Helmets, damages. I don't know why I'm so Spadefly invested. I probably wasn't paying attention when I did this. Yeah, I think I just clicked the Spadef button right there. I should probably be more physically defensive so I can take hits from Lopunny better, but Volt Switch to pivot. Willow, if I can get Willow off on Lopunny, on Crook, on Lycanroc, that'll really help me keep Zard healthy, because they'll be crippled on the attack side. This is the only defog I have this week, so I gotta prevent rocks coming up from Crook or from Lycanroc or spikes from Klefki, to keep Zard from getting chipped beyond belief. And then Hydro to hit the Crook, hit the Lycanroc. Unfortunately, Gastro, if it's Storm Drain, will come in. Gastro basically walls this thing out, especially Storm Drain Gastro. That's the only unfortunate side. Yeah, I probably am going to regret not being physically defensive there. Last Mon, Azelf with the Focus Sash, Stealth Rocks, D-Gleam, Ice Punch, U-Turn. I need to get my rocks up early and often. Yeah, I need to get my rocks up early and often. We're 252 attack. We're more on the physical side this week. 300 speed basically outpaces the majority of his team. I'm not faster than everything. Like Noivern and Lopunny and Lycanroc are all faster than me, but outside of that I should be faster than the rest of his team, barring Scarf Crook, which I really think it's going to be Scarf Crook, but I need to get Stealth Rocks up early, that way I can force, like if he brings Noivern and Zapdos and Volcanion or Articuno, I can really force those things to take a lot of damage upon switching. Plus then I can get the rocks, U-turn around on Crook potentially coming in, or I D-Gleam, or I Ice Punch Crook. This thing is basically built to draw Crook in and then kill it, or put big damage on it, and then I can get out of this thing and go into one of my setup sweepers type of thing, or go into Bulu and get ready to set up. D-Gleam hits the Lopunny, hits the Crook. Ice Punch hits Crook, hits Celebi, hits Noivern really hard, and then U-turn for momentum. I see now that I'm a serious nature. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. Team building this week, not good. We'll see how that plays out in the match. Hopefully we can pick up a win, stop the Articuno's win streak, and get back on a win streak of our own, because they've 6-0'd, 3-0'd, and 4-0'd their opponents. So I really don't want to end up like that. And I'd like to end the losing streak. We had a really close loss to Matthias. 0-0 I lost because he killed me first, so give me that one back. I'm 2-1. And a misplay versus Trap, I'm 3-0. I'm so close to being the same position, 3-0, but oh well. We got to get it turned around. I'd like to make playoffs this season, and 1-3 is not a good place to be for playoffs. So with that, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Please check out the links in the description down below, the Twitter, the Twitch, the Discord. Griffin's Twitter, go show him some love for me. Discord is the best way to hang out with me outside of these videos, and Twitch, if you want to jump over on the Twitch. We're close to 50 followers. I will get back to streaming eventually, just haven't been able to. So with that, I'm gonna get out of here. See you guys next time.